Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to WTIM, your information station. It's time now for the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. And Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. On the phone line with me now is Alicia Callison, Director of Program Services for the Macon County Conservation District. How are you today, Alicia?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Good to have you back on the show with us today. We've got some great things to talk about. Let's hop right into them. I always love learning about these mini camps. You got some coming up. Talk to me about these.
Yeah, so we are getting into our spring season for mini camps. For those that maybe don't know about mini camp, this is a 1-hour opportunity for kiddos aged 1 through 5 to come to the Nature Center and learn about some different nature concepts. So this year's theme is, or this summer's theme, spring. Oh my gosh, where am I?
All good.
This spring's theme is the senses. So in March, we're talking about sounds and we're talking about shapes that you can find out in nature. And these are kind of a stepping stone for our young kiddos to spend some time with some other kids and still have their adult buddy near them.
Yeah. A perfect way.
So yeah. So it's only an hour, so it's a good way for them to kind of get a little engagement with nature as well.
Sure. Yeah. An hour for the attention spans right there. And of course, a great way to introduce kids to some social living and of course, get involved with nature. So that's really awesome. Talk to me a little bit about registration, where people can go to get involved with these mini camps.
Yeah. So you can head to our website, maconcountyconservation.org. And you can go to our event calendar and sign up there. We have the Sounds Camp is Tuesday and Thursday, March 5th and 7th, and the Shapes Camp is March 19 and 21.
Really awesome there. Okay, so this year's theme is senses for the spring mini camps. Ages for kids 1 to 5. That's really fun. Senses. That's a really cool one. It's gonna test kids out. Really, probably make them learn some new things. Can you remember past themes? And have you guys always tried to stay kind of basic, kind of entry level stuff there?
Yeah, we kind of try to keep the themes something that's going to be easy for the kiddos to grasp.
Yeah.
And we also add different, activities and songs and crafts into it as well, so that they can kind of learn about it in different ways other than just being told about it. Because everybody learns differently, especially at that age. So we've talked about a variety of different things. I mean, if it's nature related, you name it, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
I know we've done, like tall trees and stinky skunks and things like that. So just kind of all sorts of things to kind of get kiddos an introduction to nature concepts.
Totally. And a great place to do it over there at the Macon County Conservation District. We're talking about the upcoming mini camps right now. And where are these located at?
These are at Rock Springs Nature Center on the south side of Decatur.
Awesome. Easy enough. Rock Springs Nature Center. It seems like a great place over there. I love it. And that website, one more time, people can go to get their kids involved here.
Yes, it is maconcountyconservation.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Macon County Conservation District.
Awesome. Easy enough right there. Let's move on. While we're talking about programs and camps, you got another good one right here. You got some upcoming homeschool programs. What's involved here?
Yeah, so this is something we started doing last year, I believe. We just realized we really weren't engaging enough with the homeschool community. And so we started offering these monthly homeschool programs that are geared towards children that are learning in a homeschool setting. So their parents can sign them up and bring them out here. They can interact with some other kids. They can learn about nature in nature. And so these are on usually the second Wednesday of the month from 10 to noon. And our next one coming up is on March 13th, and we're going to be learning all about trees. And this is for kids ages 5 through 15.
Awesome. Wow. Covering a whole lot of age groups right there for the homeschool program. That is one thing that I've seen a little bit more popularity in is just the root of homeschooling. You guys have kind of seen that trend and just looking to get on board with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think That's definitely been a movement that's been happening lately. Is a lot more parents are opting to homeschool, and they're looking for opportunities. They're looking for things, to enroll their children in, or to get their children, out there and doing some other things outside of the home as well. And so we just wanted to be an option for them if that's something that they're looking for.
Totally. Very important aspect that's being covered in the mini camps as well as this homeschooling program is that social aspect. Got to interact with other kids, and what better way to do it while getting a little education on nature out there. So that's really awesome right there. Talking about upcoming homeschool programs. You said second Wednesday of the month, right? What's the next one?
That's right. Yes. So March 13th,
Cool.
And we're talking about trees that day. So we're going to spend a lot of time outside on this one, and we try to keep them outside for a good chunk of the program, if the weather allows us to do that. Because being outside and actually engaging with nature is the best way to learn about it. So we'll be looking at trees and learning how to identify them, and the parts of the tree, and kind of just about the life that they live.
Yeah, going to make for a super fun and educational day right there for kids ages 5 to 15. So that is really awesome there. And yes, we are all keeping our fingers crossed for some clear weather that day, of course, March 13th, the next for that upcoming homeschool program. That is awesome. Let's move on to another little fun program or initiative that you guys got coming up, activity. I don't know what to call this one. You have to break it down for me. March 2nd, the Owl Prowl. When I'm driving down the country roads out here, I have seen a couple of owls. Talk to me about this.
Yeah. So this is a program that we try to offer in the late winter, early spring every year. And this is our Owl Prowl. And so this is a night program, and it's an opportunity to get outside. We're going to learn about owls. We're going to learn about what makes them unique and really fearsome predators. And then we're going to try to call some in and see if we can hear any or see any. We're not always successful at that, but we're going to give it a try and see what happens. And we do this at this time of year because this is mating season for owls. So they're moving, they're out there, they're engaging with each other, and we're trying to see some of that movement while they're out there moving around.
Wow, this sounds like a super cool around here, and it seems like it can get a little spooky out there. Owls are a bit of a creepy creature sometimes. So it sounds like you're it's here and there with the sightings of them, but you're doing it at the right time of year. This is really awesome. Talk to me a little bit about things people can bring with them. We talked about a nature night hike or something at one point where you recommended boots, but what are we talking about here? Do you want flashlights out there? Do you want boots? What do people need?
Yeah, so this program is this Saturday, March 2nd. It's at Friends Creek Conservation Area, and it's at 8 p.m. So I definitely recommend wearing sturdy shoes. There are going to be rocks or possibly tree roots out there, so you want to make sure you're wearing something that's going to be able to keep you safe while you're walking on those trails. Yeah. Dress for the weather. This weather this week has been wild and unpredictable, so just make sure you're weather aware. And dressing for that. And then you can bring a flashlight, but it's going to be similar to the night hike where we're going to ask you not to use it unless, there's an emergency situation, just because we don't want to completely ruin everybody's night vision.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you got to let your eyes do the work there. I think you talked about that last time. Let everyone's eyes kind of just adjust to the night the night sky. So that is really awesome. I want you to one more time, because I didn't really lay it out for you well, but the date, the location, and the time for this March 2nd Owl Prowl.
Yes, so this is this Saturday, March 2nd at 8 p.m. and it's at Friends Creek Conservation Area, which is in the Argenta Cisco area. And it's at 8 p.m. We do ask that you register ahead of time online. So you can head to maconcountyconservation.org and sign up for that. It is $5 per person.
Awesome. And you can find all information about these events and times at that maconcountyconservation.org. Is that right?
That's right, yes.
Beautiful. All righty. We're talking to Alicia Callison, the Director of Program Services for Macon County Conservation District. It's been a great conversation so far, talking about some upcoming mini camps, some homeschool programs, and the March 2nd Owl Prowl. It sounds like it's going to be a great time. We're going to take ourselves a break. My name is Tim Zalabak, and you are listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station. WTIM.
You and your family can enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner all day, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the American Eagle Restaurant, 102 East Park in Taylorville. The food tastes like homemade because everything is made from scratch. They offer daily specials, so check the menu board when you first walk in. And on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, buy one kid's meal and get one free. Seniors, veterans, first responders, nurses, and school staff all get 10% off every day. It's becoming a Taylorville dining destination. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the American Eagle Restaurant, 102 East Park, Taylorville.
Join me, Kirby Kasner, every Monday morning from 8:40 till 10 a.m. on the new WTIM Morning Show, live from the lobby of People's Bank and Trust in Pana. Tune in on all of WTIM's platforms for the new WTIM Morning Show from Pana, Mondays from 8:40 till 10 a.m.
Brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save-A-Lot, Whiskey Bill Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, the pork checkoff has been working to expand markets here at home. What exactly does that mean for pork producers?
Right now, in this challenging market that we're in, our goal is driving demand both domestically and internationally. We're building one-on-one relationships with several different pieces of the marketing aspect of pork, retailers, food service operators, and we're also working a lot with C-stores. So making sure that we're playing in all the areas where consumers are shopping. Using checkoff funds to do that keeps pork top of mind with relevant consumers.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
It's time to purchase or renew your 2-year golf membership at one of the area's most popular courses, Lakeshore Golf Course, just south of Taylorville. Manager Jason Boldig here, reminding you that this 2-year membership includes unlimited greens fees to all 4 of our courses for 2 years. The courses include Lakeshore Golf Course, the Oaks Golf Course, Meadowview Golf Course, and Timberlake Golf Course. The best part is the price, just $278 for 2 years and much more. Get to Lakeshore Golf Course south of Taylorville now to renew or purchase your 2-year golf membership and get in the swing.
Sign up for People's Bank and Trust Save by Spending Roundup program, and they'll round up your purchases to the next dollar, then transfer that change to your savings account. It's as easy as shop, enjoy, and save. Get details by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Robinson from Advanced Title. Whether selling your home on your own or through your local realtor, please give us a call at 824-8007 for all your title work needs.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Before we continue with this great conversation, let's thank our sponsors that make it possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. Right now, we're speaking with Alicia Callison, the Director of Program Services for the Macon County Conservation District. That first half, we talked about some upcoming mini camps, homeschooling programs, and the Owl Prowl. The Owl Prowl is happening this Saturday. Find all of that information and registration on MaconCountyConservation.org. Let's hop right back into it because we have an upcoming lunar event. I hope I'm saying that right, lunar event. But Miss Alicia Callison, the eclipse is coming up. Tell me about this. What are you guys doing for it?
Yeah, so this one is actually a solar eclipse.
Oh, okay.
And the last time that we had an eclipse like this was in 2018.
Okay.
And so the next time that we're having one of these is like decades from now.
Wow.
So yeah, so we want to celebrate this year's solar eclipse. We think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be really interested in this. So we're doing a couple things. The first thing that we're doing is we're having an eclipse party. So here at Rock Springs, Monday, April 8th, from 12 to 3:30, you can come out. You can learn about what the eclipse is, why it happens. We'll have our telescope out with a solar filter on it so we can look at the sun. We will have a limited amount of eclipse glasses available as well. We'll do some crafts and things. So it's going to be kind of a fun afternoon celebrating the eclipse. And the other thing that we're doing is we are taking a van trip to Southern Illinois University for their Eclipse Day celebration.
Wow.
So we'll take a small group of people to SIU. They're going to have experts there that are going to talk about the eclipse. They'll be showing a documentary. They're doing all sorts of really fun things down there. We thought it would be fun to join them. So if you're interested in learning more about the eclipse or you want to see it for yourself, definitely I encourage you to check out our website for more information and join us for one of those events on April 8th.
April 8th. All right. For space lovers and any, solar event lovers out there, this is definitely the event for them. Going to be super fun. Let's start with the events happening over there with the Macon County Conservation District. You guys are going to have your telescopes out. That is really awesome. And the sun filter on it. You said this is going to be from about 12 to 3:30, but I mean, I'm sure that people are going to be able to maybe stick their eye through that telescope, take a peek.
Absolutely. Yes. So we'll have it set up and hopefully we'll have it tracking. So we'll be able to take a look safely through the telescope and see what we can see. And one thing that I should also mention when it comes to the eclipse is why it's kind of unique for our area. So what's called the path of totality, which is like the spot on Earth where you'll be able to see a 100% solar eclipse, like the sun will be 100% totally blocked. That's going to pass through the Carbondale area. So that's only, 3 hours south of us.
Yeah.
So here we're going to get about 97% coverage, which is, almost totality. So it is very unique. The sky should go dark for a moment as the moon passes in front of the sun and completely blocks it. So it's pretty unique. It's a pretty cool natural phenomenon that people don't get to experience that often, especially with such a complete, a percentage of coverage. So it is something that's cool. And if you have the time that day, definitely get out there and then find a way to see it safely.
Yeah, such a bizarre and amazing event that's going to be happening there on that day. And like she said, to wrap things up there, don't look right at it. You got to have the special glasses on. And it's that can get hairy right there. Anything else to speak on there for the eclipse?
Just to say that the party here at Rock Springs is going to be totally free. If you're interested in taking that van trip to SIU, there is a registration fee of $60 that covers your admission, your transportation, and parking.
Awesome. And Alicia, in our last 2 minutes here, I want to get to a topic that we learned about a month ago, and I wanted to know how it's been going and just a response to it. You guys received a pretty sizable grant recently, and you guys are going to use it towards something pretty dang cool. Please just kind of on a quicker note, we could spend the entire show just talking about this, but tell me about this grant. How did it get to you? How much was it?
Yes, so we are very grateful to be recipients of a grant from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources for an indoor-outdoor classroom here at Rock Springs Nature Center. So this is essentially a learning space that we can kind of open up and have indoor and outdoor learning opportunities. There'll be interpretive displays outside. There'll be some little prairies. There'll be a water play area. There'll be an indoor-outdoor kitchen. So there's going to be a lot of really fun stuff that we've got planned that'll help us support the learning that we do here at the Nature Center. This is roughly a $1.2 million project, and we received about $800,000 for this grant. So we're very appreciative, we're very grateful, and we're very excited because there's really nothing like this in our immediate area. You have to go to, Chicago in that area to find an indoor-outdoor classroom like this one. So we really think that this is going to be beneficial to our community, and it's going to be a great chance and a great opportunity to engage with people and engage with children in a new way.
Just so awesome. You guys over there with the Macon County Conservation District, you're all about education now with an indoor-outdoor classroom. You guys are going to have a field day with this. I'm really happy to see it. Alicia, we're out of time, but thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. That was Alicia Callison, Director of Program Services for the Macon County Conservation District. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you all for listening.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. After yesterday's stop in Michigan, the presidential primary train is now headed down the tracks for Super Tuesday. Voters